Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How you doing, Pisces? Happy for our Pisces suns. It is Pisces season, so I'm wishing you all a wonderful solar return and all the best on your next trip around the sun. This is being uploaded on March 1st because February only has 28 days, so you'll essentially get 3 readings in the month of March. Today, mid-month, and the end of the month. Okay, so just like to let you know that because some people think they're getting robbed and you're not. But this is not a date or time specific reading. Whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time. And the reason why I don't date my readings is because we're all on different timelines. So what I'm about to read may have happened for some of you a month ago and may unfold for others of you in the months to come, or it can be happening right now. So that's why I leave it sort of open, but I do like to let you know what's going on in the cosmos so that you have a reference point whenever you come upon it of what was happening. We have... February's been more quiet, but March will not be. On March 7th, we have Saturn moving into your sign. I know. It's a big deal. Saturn moving into Pisces. Very big deal. And that same day, we have the full moon in Virgo. And then later, I want to say on March 23rd-ish, we have Pluto moving out of Capricorn and into Aquarius, and that will be another huge shift. So pay attention because I'll be doing special readings for that. Okay, let's get going. You can be here as a cross watcher, that's fine. Sometimes the messages come through directly for you. Always remember, you may need to flip the energies around. I'll explain more when I get to it. So let's jump in. Ooh, I like this. Look at this. Look at where we're starting here. This is how the two of you are showing up in the reading. I mean, your person here with the Ace of Cups and you with the Fool. It's like we're going all in for love, taking the leap for love, taking a leap for love, however you like to say it. Wow. Pisces. Whew, this is called my split soulmate spread. What I'm doing is looking at you individually. So let me go ahead and pull the rest of the cards. Yes. Oh boy. And then I'll walk you through it and then we'll clarify. Okay. Beautiful. Card on the bottom is the 8 of Pentacles. So on some level, it's calling you in an unconscious way to get very focused, to really zero in on the details. This may be a period where you have to focus on creative solutions to a problem. That could be a message for you or your divine counterpart. My intention always is that this side is the sign I'm reading about, which would be Pisces, and this would be Pisces' divine counterpart. But if you're here as a cross watcher, you may identify with this side, and that would be Pisces. That's fine. It's a general reading for the collective, not a personal reading. But I start on this side with your person showing up with the energy of the Ace of Cups. New love, big love, the gift of love, the hand of spirit, offering the love of a lifetime, and their present experience of the connection. Little frazzled, losing sleep. Feels in a good way though. It feels like there's some healthy anxiety here, almost like they can't get you off their mind. They cannot get you off their mind. I'm just going to go there. Yeah. In the past, Page of Wands, this feels very youthful in a positive way. It doesn't feel, sometimes the Page of Wands comes in very, very much about themselves and in it for the minute. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling this is sort of some new energy for this person, a new phase of life, something that they're very excited about, and they finally have the room now to think about the future and happiness and love, and it's causing them a little bit of sleepless, anxious, agitated in a good way, if that makes sense. Going forward, there's conflict that has to be dealt with. We'll see if that, when we get to the clarifiers, if the conflict has passed or if they're still dealing with some remnants of that, because you've got the 6 of Cups going forward. So we know the conflict isn't between you. It may be coming from an outside source, which has been a common theme in Pisces readings. Here you are with the Fool, like I said, ready to take a leap. And your present experience of this connection is this person is someone you became King of Swords. He shows up in a lot of Pisces readings. It's definitely someone you respect and admire. You think of them in a positive light. They're honorable, they're honest. This is someone who usually operates by standards and pledges an oath to causes and situations that are greater than themselves. I was telling you once upon a time, Pisces, that, and a lot of you responded to it, that this King of Swords is often found in the legal profession, in like security work, law enforcement, even politics, the judicial system, it's the armed services, right? The military. So I had a big response from you once upon a time about that. And I'm sort of feeling that's the level of respect you have for this person, is that they live by those higher principles and standards. Now, in the past, Seven of Cups feels to me like there's been some confusion or a little bit of emotional overwhelm. I think it's more confusion than anything, because you seem pretty upbeat right here. Both these energies are Aquarius, by the way. And we just, came through Aquarius season, so it feels to me like there may have been a point at which nothing was making sense and everything was just an emotional mess. Not you, but the situation, like not knowing what to think about it, not knowing how to process anything. And now things are coming through a little bit more clearly for you about this person, and you're preparing for the next leg of the journey with the past life soulmate. And we're off to the races. Yay. So let's jump in and clarify. Ace of Cups. Two of Swords. Chariot. Knight of Swords. So, as has been the case in other readings, this person has a story to tell. They definitely are at this crossroads moment. They're in that position where they're deciding how to get to you. I feel like this person is ready to move forward and to come in quick, fast, and in a hurry with some kind of truth to share or some kind of confusion, Seven of Cups, to clear up. But they're planning on being victorious here. They're feeling this is progress being made, but they're in the decision-making phase of that. So they're reaching that moment where, okay, now that I know who I want and what I want, how do I set it in motion and go get it? And they really have a story to tell, or at least something that they need to say. Let's look at the Page of Wands in the past. Yeah, very, very excited here. I love that we get the Queen of Cups, the keeper of their heart. Page of Wands. This person had some experience where they were feeling like the energy was fresh and new, very motivated, very positive, very upbeat, really anticipating something coming toward them or them going toward it. Six of Pentacles. This is about reciprocity, generosity of time, energy, effort, spirit, resources, just being invested in something in equal measure with someone that loves them and that they love. Ace of Cups, right? So I'm feeling in this position, you are the Queen of Cups. I'll just say it that way. But now we have the Nine of Swords. So they're trying to find a way to you, and it's, something they can't think about much else. So they are a little worried because there's been emotional distance between you. This came out in the morning musing, as did that little Page of Wands. And they may have even been a bit complacent in the past. I know this is their present experience, but wish fulfillment would be a communication. So if we're looking at the Nine of Cups around wish fulfillment, it would be to communicate. And they really do want to communicate. And that's what they're kind of a little obsessed adjacent about, because this is also a card of communication, fast-moving energy. Knights make offers, but in this case of the Knight of Swords, the the offer is being made verbally. It's like an explanation or some kind of clearing of the air or speaking their truth. And I'm feeling like they're worried because there's been some time and space and distance between you, and they're not sure if you're really even interested. Sometimes that 9 of Cups is kind of like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So I'm feeling like they're a little worried. They definitely want to reach out. Let's look at this 5 of Wands going forward. Queen of Pentacles was out this morning. High Priestess, there you are in the Lovers. Wow. Oh, okay. So Pisces, for those of you who have been following me for quite some time, for those of you who have the third party scenario where your person either was married or in a long-term connection, that's who that Queen of Pentacles is. But this person still has some unresolved conflict, or conflict that they're going to be pushing through with this person. So they're going to trust their intuition about the potential for a reunion with the beloved, with the divine feminine, which is, I think, this side. So I'm feeling this is overall not a true conflict between you or anything that will stop this person, but just something that they have to contend with as they move forward, which may be why there's so much anxiety here right now, and maybe like they're worried that you're going to think they've been complacent and didn't care, but they really were being held back by somebody who had some kind of hold on them. If you remember in the past, for those of you who have followed a long time, this person sometimes shows up as the Queen of Wands, sometimes as the Devil, sometimes as all of the above. So I'm just feeling like the Queen of Pentacles, for those of you with third party, is the other party. For those of you who don't have a third party, the conflict could really be around moving out of separation and into reunion in 3D, right? Because sometimes the High Priestess is separation in 3D, and the Queen of Pentacles is not. That is someone who's right there in front of them, and this can be a reunion card. So take it as it resonates for you. Like I said, it's, a general for a large audience. It's not a personal, but I wanted to kind of loop it back for those of you who have been following, so you can see the continuity. So now we have the, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you're definitely preparing to take the leap for love. I love that. But you're moving slowly, cautiously, with a plan, not in a hurry here. The Fool, it's interesting because the Fool usually just leaps, right? And doesn't always do the necessary risk assessment. I think this Knight of Pentacles is suggesting that you are assessing the risks involved. So you're being very methodical, very deliberate, very intentional about how you move forward. And you're moving forward with a plan, but there's a whole lot of passion lighting the fire under this Knight of Pentacles. Got it? So the passion is underneath. For those who are new, when I pull from the bottom of the deck, which I do at each point, it's where I'm tapping into unconscious awareness or something playing out behind the scenes, or rising up in your psyche. So there's a lot of passion fueling this intention on your part to sort of take a leap if this beautiful past life soulmate should arrive at your doorstep, if that makes sense. So let's look at the confusion in the past. 7 of Cups. There's the Queen of Wands, King of Wands, 6 of Swords. So, for this part of the reading, for those of you with the third party scenario, you could have been overwhelmed, wondering if this person that you're so attracted to was still connected to that Queen of Wands. Remember how I said sometimes comes through as a Queen of Pentacles, sometimes as a Queen of Wands, sometimes as Devil energy. You know what I'm trying to say. Sometimes 5 of Wands, sometimes 5 of Swords. There's been a conflict with a third party. So for some of you, that's what you would be confused about, uncertain about, really wanting to move beyond it, wondering if the two of them have moved on to calmer waters, right? And gotten beyond the conflict and the turbulence. For those of you who don't have third party or who don't feel that that completely resonates, then this is the passion between the two of you, and this is the what the F? What is, like, we've got all this passion, what do we do with it now? And I just want to get beyond this feeling of not knowing how to process all of this. So I do feel like I'm seeing both. Usually I get one stronger than the other. So far it's coming through pretty even. Third party, not third party. So let's look at the King of Swords. Fool. There's our Five of Swords. Yeah, I don't think you're going to let any risks leave you feeling defeated. I almost feel like you don't want to make a bad choice. Sometimes the Five of Swords is a bad choice, right? You don't want to make a bad choice, but you are preparing to sort of take a risk. It's a calculated risk. This is about assessing realities on the ground, that Two of Pentacles. This is also a calculated risk. So I don't feel you're being needlessly reckless here. I feel like you're aware there's a chance that it could not go your way, but you're sizing it up and you're assessing it as best you can with the information you have. And so far, I don't see you pulling back. I see you moving forward, or at least preparing, right? Because if this person comes towards you, and if they do, when they do, they're going to have a lot to say. I think that's what you're ready for. Let's see the Six of Cups going forward. Beautiful. And we kind of end where we began, Page of Wands. This is definitely someone who lights you up. Past life soulmate, Ace of Cups. So there's very mirrored energy. King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. Beautiful connection of the heart. Lovers, connection of the souls. Six of Cups twice. Past life soulmates. This Page of Wands, there's just a nice spark there. This person just lights you up. So I have a feeling you're opening yourself to any kind of message that this person may deliver, and you're looking at it in a positive way. Yeah, assessing the potential risks involved, but I don't see anything here that is glaring, like any big red flags. This person is dealing with something, some conflict that they have to put to bed. They're going to move out of this anxiety and get more into a trusting their intuition about how to deal with an ongoing conflict, if that makes sense. It's not a conflict between you, but it will impact you because it's impacting them. So that comes up for you over and over and over again, Pisces. One of the only signs that I see that being a long-term issue is that there's something happening with your beloved here, and it's not because of you. It doesn't really even involve you except by proxy because you're so connected. Okay, so that's what I have for you. If this is resonating for you, I'm going to continue the spread. So there's a link in the description box right below this video in the first sentence that will take you to the extended. All these cards get pushed up and I continue with the same decks. And I'm going to pull the two of you together and look at what we're really dealing with once you're back in each other's sphere in 3D. We'll get messages to and from each other. What do they want you to know? What message are they picking up from you at 5D? A message from Spirit or the universe with some direction, guidance, confirmation, warning, whatever comes through, comes through. The hidden energies, what's going on behind the scenes for this person, and might not be something you're aware of, but maybe you want to be. And then the opportunities going forward for this connection, and I'll close out with some oracles. So all that being said, let me tell you the astrology that showed up. We have Cancerian energy in the Chariot, Gemini in the Knight of Swords, Page of Wands is out twice. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy. The Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. The High Priestess is Pisces. The Lovers is Gemini. The Fool is out twice. That's Aquarius. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. Queen of Wands is Aries. King of Wands is Leo. King of Swords is Aquarius. A lot of Aquarius over here. King of Cups is Scorpio. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Pisces. A really beautiful reading, as always. Wishing you, Pisces suns, a happy birthday, and I'll see you in the extended in a minute. Otherwise, bye for now.